Hold on. Oh, where's my boys? Hello, Chipster. Hello, my little baby. Oh, you're like a little mouse, aren't you? Hello, sweetheart. Oh, you're so nice and warm. Hello, little man. Are you on your own in there? Yes, so we know where the Daily Whaley is, don't we? Look at you. Hello, sweetheart. It's still early, so you go back to sleep. You go back to sleep, my little boy. Night-night, Prince. Now. Now, look at that. It's up in the air. You must be at the back. Where are you? Where are... There's a doggy. The best way of getting in. Oh, there he is. Good morning, Daily. Oh, you're not impressed? Okay. Well, I won't keep you for long. Do you mind saying hello? Daily Whaley? Hello? Good morning. Oh, you're like a piece of toast. Ooh, he's toasty, roasting. Good morning, my little boy. You're not impressed? No. Okay, well, I'm not going to disturb you. You're nice and warm. There's the boys. Oh, good morning then. It's Tuesday, October the 12th, and it's just turned 6:30 in the morning. I'm very tired. Yeah, lots to explain. I'll probably explain when we get underway because we're moving the boat this morning. You find me now moored in Nantwich, the beautiful town of Nantwich, which is handy to do some shopping, but it's been quite an eventful few weeks, to be fair. Yes, I have had some time off filming, which has been nice. It's let me catch up with some jobs on Chugs and sort of get my head together and everything, and everything's fine. And looking forward to our adventure. We're moving the boat today. And perhaps I'll tell you where we're going and what's been happening when we're underway. But yes, it has been eventful. Not always for the best, but it's all sorted now, we hope. Touch wood. Yes, touch wood. Hopefully everything's going to be fine and settled. But we are heading up to Llangollen, if I'm honest. We're heading up there, but lots to explain. So I'll explain that when I get going. First thing is, that kettle's looking at me, and I need a coffee. I'll see you in a bit. Go on have a wee-wee. Go on, have a wee-wee. Go on. Yes, here I am again, once again, at Nantwich. It's been kind to us today, but we are moving on today. As I said earlier, we're heading up the Hurleston flight and on the Llangollen. So looking forward to finally be on the move. And to be honest with you, it's quite nice to be filming again. I've missed doing it, but I needed a break. I really did need a break. Yeah, get my thoughts together. Go on, Dale, go on. Yes, Malcolm and I were talking, and we'd also feel very disloyal to our friends John and Angie if we were to go, come on Chip, come on. If we were to navigate the Llangollen without them, it just wouldn't be right. We've covered so many miles together. I want to do the Llangollen with John and Angie. It will be after Christmas now, but that will make it more fun. So we're only popping up there for a couple of weeks. Going to turn around and then head back, and then we do have a plan. I'll share that with you later. Come on, boys, this way, back to Chugs. Come on. Come on. Yes, we've got a nice adventure planned, and as I say, I will reveal that later. But Malcolm did have a severe oil leak, very bad oil leak on Westmoreland. Luckily Gareth is pretty handy in the engine bay, and he did source down the problem, replace the part, and now we've tested it for a couple of days just to make sure Malcolm's engine's okay. Touch wood, everything seems fine now on Westmoreland, which is good. So that's delayed us for a few weeks again. So with the stoppages, the winter stoppages coming in on the Llangollen on the 8th of November, we want to be off there in plenty of time, not to get stuck on the Llangollen for winter, because we've got plans basically. So right, we'll get the engine fired up. Well, it's fired up. We'll get jugs ready and we'll get underway. Morning. So that's it, we're on our way. A little bit later than planned. I forgot I'd needed to get a little bit of shopping, so I nipped into Nantwich, got my few bits, and now we're on our way. So I'm on my way now to the Winding Hole, turn around, and then onward to Hurleston. And just underneath this bridge, which is Bridge 91 as you're heading south, there's a winding hole there to the right. Plenty of room for a 70-foot, so don't have to worry about the length of your boat. Everything's good. Yes, plenty of room at that winding hole. It's a good one, especially like this morning when the wind's blowing in the right direction for you. Makes you look really good if you've got an audience. I didn't have an audience this morning. Only the boys that are down there in their bed. I don't know whether I can get them. Let me have a look if I can get them. Can you see the boys? Yep, they're lying in their beds, bless them. And it's certainly getting a bit cooler this morning. I also need to use the services, which is here. Nantwich Services is famous for not being very good. The simple reason is it's right by a very, very narrow bridge, and it's a very busy junction there by Nantwich Marina. Also, there's only one water point there, and it isn't the best water pressure either. But they do have a waste facility where you can get rid of your rubbish, and of course an Elson point. So I need to use all three this morning. Oh, and the sun's just come out. That feels lovely. And just up ahead you can see Nantwich Aqueduct, designed by Thomas Telford and built in about 1826. It's a grade 2 listed aqueduct. Travelled over this many a time now. Very nice. The road underneath is the main Chester to Nantwich road. A very, very busy road, and it wasn't too long ago when a truck had left its trailer tilted and actually damaged the aqueduct, hit the aqueduct off the road, and it was closed for several days whilst they checked it. But it's all good now. Well, that's Nantwich services done. The wind's getting up, but we're on our way now. Gareth and Malcolm went on ahead, in case you're wondering where they went. Yes, they went on ahead, so I have heard of Malcolm, and they are actually up Hurleston locks, so that's good, because that means I haven't got to get off chugs. Even though they have volunteers on, apparently there's only one volunteer on today. So Gareth and Malcolm are going to see me through the locks. Happy days. Smiley face. And I've just had a donut. Happy boater. I've got my big coat on. It started to get really, really windy. There's a hint of rain in the wind as well. I've just had a telephone call off Malcolm. Malcolm and Gareth are sitting at the bottom lock at Hurleston waiting for me. So that is a relief. I just hope it's not busy there today. We're not going to cruise far, just get up Hurleston, probably look for a nice mooring, and then perhaps tomorrow night make it to Rembury. I think that'll be a nice plan. But it's certainly getting windy out here. And this wasn't forecast. Oh. Have you noticed? They're all lying down. And that's because it's raining. Well, it's a bit pandemonium here. I'm at Hurleston, I'm at the bottom, but the wind is swirling here. A boat has just gone in. And I'm just letting the wind gently blow me onto the lock landing, nice and steady. I am going to put my fenders down here just to save it because it's concrete and I've just paid a lot of money to have 2-pack. So I'm just letting it gently go in, and then when I get going obviously I'll lift the fenders for the lock. So yeah, now it's a waiting game. So you may be able to see there the lock's set. Gareth and another kind gentleman who just happens to be helping. I don't think he's a registered volunteer, but yeah, lock 1, Hurleston, lock 1 of 4. I'm ready to go. So the boys are more used to locks. In fact, you can see Chip filling his face, so you can tell that they're not bothered or phased with the lock in the slightest. And if you're wondering where that lovely little canvas crate is, it's in the boat. The T&K were kind enough to get Chippendale. That's when I'm locking on my own. I can put them in there, but I have got no intentions of leaving them on the deck on their own. I've got plenty of people helping me through these locks, so I know the boys are safe. Otherwise they would be in that little crate. But it seems like the wind's just dying down a little bit. Fingers crossed. Just over there you can actually see Hurleston Reservoir. It is very, very windy. I'm actually having to crab through the pound to get into the next lock. But you will excuse me if I put the camera down. I don't want to damage my boat. So there goes Gareth from YouTube channel Cruising Crafts, and of course he's a trading boat. He's helping out here, and Malcolm's gone on and he's actually helping another boat. But I'm ready to go through, but Gareth's going to open the gates on the next lock for me, and to avoid the wind and embarrassment I'm going to go straight into the next lock, and Gareth's going to come down and close this gate. So you can see Gareth's open those now, so I'm going to go forward and head into lock 3 at Hurleston. Now I'm just waiting to go in the last lock there, but there is a boat coming down, so what I'm going to do is pull into the pound, go and hover over, let that boat come into this lock, and then I'm going in. And then that's Hurleston done, until we come back. Well, that's it. Hurleston locks are literally behind me, and we're back on the Llangollen. Now we're only cruising for about 8 days or so, and wherever we get to, that's as far as we're getting. We're going to wind, and then we're going to head back, and then, as I say, we're going somewhere else. But that's all we're doing. We want to be well off here before November the 8th. In fact, we want to be off here by the end of the month, because there's going to be an onslaught of boats trying to get off here by then. So we want to be well and truly out of the way of the Llangollen by then. So yeah, but we just had to come and say hello, didn't we? But I don't think we'll be making it to Wales. Now the eagle-eyed of you will notice that I've removed my chimney, because bridge 1 here, which is the A51, is very, very low. Now looking at it now, I would have made it with my chimney on, I think, but just to be safe I removed it this morning, but I think I'd have been alright. But I have got a smaller chimney, so I'm going to fit that. Yeah. Well, we moored up just past bridge 3 on the Llangollen. It's turned out pretty cold, to be fair. The sun's just going down. We've had a good day's cruising, thanks to this fella here, Gareth, coming up. He's just took tea to Malcolm. Him and his wife have cooked tea for Malcolm. How was the old fella?
Hungry.
He's always bloody hungry. I'll see you tomorrow, mate.
See you later.
But yeah, the sun's out, but it is very, very cold. Oh, very, very cold. So we moored up. I went in and got warmed up, relaxed a little bit, and just sort of chilled out. And yeah, it was very nice. But yeah, I'm going to go in now with the boys. I've got the central heating on, get tea sorted, tune my telly in, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. We may not be moving tomorrow, so I may not be vlogging tomorrow, but rest assured, when we move, we'll be sharing it with you. So I'm going to get in. It's cold. See you later.